Bishi Bashi. Special. Now then what no? Bishi Bashi Special on PlayStation. First and like, will know. The rest of you will no doubt soon conclude that you've been wasting your lives somewhat. This is best played as a, what they call them these days, couch co-op or local multiplayer or teriyaki engines or what have you, when, goodness forbid, and apologies to any younger viewers who might have unfortunately stumbled across this rabble, but that is when you actually have to sit down with someone in the same room. In the same room, mind. And have a do on some games with him and that. Getting involved with the sights, the sounds, even the smells of your willing participants. Take that, virtual reality. In the same room, I said. A frankly ridiculous concept. Now, while I've been waffling on there, you'll have already got the gist, I'm thinking. I'm playing on my Todd here, obvs, but otherwise, this is pretty much where it's at. It's nonsense, frankly, but the sort of nonsense you can get behind, or in front of, or at side of, and give it what for, as you try and fail to wrap your insufficient noggin round just what exactly they were on here. Understandably enough, this saw 2 sequels, which never saw light of day outside of Japan, which is a travesty really, as they're both brush daft and deserve a wider audience. Maybe I'll cover them next time round, eh? Maybe not though. Maybe not. Yeah, Ballistic. Another fine effort from PlayStation. First and like, which, 2 in a row from same console. A few of them out there with bigger mouths than brains might start thinking this clearly lacks effort on my part, and is a bit lazy perhaps, all things considered. But the thing is though, it's not. That's the thing. That's the thing, I said. Meanwhile, for all you fast-living, fun-seeking genre freaks, is this a puzzle game? Or a strategy title? Or a shooter? Or what? Is it all of these things? Is it like some ill-considered wacky bagatelle number, where it pans out some mold-breaking head has only gone and set up one of them their mini bubblegum cannons on someone's swiftly warming gas ring? That's probably a bit near at mark here, I think you'll agree. So what you do then is all you can do really, which is you spin round and shoot, and spin round again and shoot some more, and so on. It's all about the old chain reactions, is this really, once the sugar starts clogging up the aircon. And while I'm sure there's a small number of braggadocious bellfruits who reckon that's how they play this, taking the time to pinpoint their accuracy, correctly commenting frankly unfathomable knock-on effects, The thing is, they don't. They just spin round shooting, just like the rest of us. And the chances are you'll have a few days on this. Get a bit fed up with just spinning round shooting and take your limited concentration and lacklustre commitment levels away elsewhere before dutifully crawling back, tail between your legs, for a bit more or less at same. Just how you like it. And I guess it's a short, sturdy, silly jump from there to bomb chicken, isn't it? Bomb chicken, I said. Cloth ears. What kind of mucky miscreant mind misses something like that? Barely surreptitiously sponsored by the mighty Clarets is this, by all accounts, as clearly nodded to on the BFC referencing start page, amid a barely veiled reference to the fine work the Venky organisation have done over at Fowley Wood Down Years. It's almost like they're grafting undercover, isn't it? Almost. Or it were. So we say hello to this boss little portly effort, having a good cluck about. And it goes without saying, so here I am saying it, that yon chicken is laying bombs instead of eggs. Should come in handy, eh? So far, so excellent. Yes. Little bit of wing holding early doors for the real numpties out there, with more BFC referencing peppered throughout. Yet the yolk never wears thin. How could it? And from such a potentially original concept though, you're soon treading familiar waters by laying explosive gifts for monotheistic spooky glowing giant cocks. As per wearing boss skull necklaces, mind, natch. Yeah, it's a good one, is this, man? Simple concept that gets all fiendish and whatnot within space of but several levels, but keeps you having another crack while chucking all manner of foul puzzles into mix for you to get your beak into. It's a strange kind of barnyard, alright. Now I'm probably going to risk the inferred wrath of all manner of shell-suited and bell-fruited bedroom boppers here, but I'm going to stick my neck right out and lay it on you that in my humble opinion, as portly chickens laying bombs instead of eggs games go, this is definitely top 10 of the year. I'd go that far. It's a cracker. Up the Clarets, man. Boost Beast. Yeah, shock horror. We've got another relatively new title here. And by relatively new I mean 21st century, don't I? Last few years or something. Therefore, Boost Beast, innit? And like most games these days, you got loads of different coloured cutesy animals, blue cats and red dogs and green pigs and what have you, who square up to wave after wave of dead-eyed smelly undead hordes in what is ostensibly like a POP or turn-based strategic scrapper, or a summit. And now and then yon zombie fates are understandably interspersed with a bit of hey, lads hey, via pure square goals at reasonably errant, comparatively massive pantomime nags who can undoubtedly do a bit. Quite a lot in fact. Dig your kitten heels in though, and with steadfast perseverance you take down Dobbin by kicking its horsey head in, just like on telly. Cue more undead heads to knock 7 shades of grey out of before the next logical step is of course having it with a giant maniacal chef. Is he metal or something? And so on. I've never really got with turn-based fisticuffs, ever. I guess mainly cause I've never witnessed that kind of considerate combat out on cobbles. In my experience, what tends to happen is some mouthy little ballsack sets his scroty little stall out before swiftly retreating to the rear of his group to aimlessly mill about while everyone else swaps knuckles. This unruly spectacle is often supplemented by some inebriated lass who, having lost one shoe, hops about repeatedly screaming things like, "Leave it, Darren! Leave it!" ad infinitum. That's how it goes normally. This is better than that though, eh? It's got to be.